For you guys out there looking for the latest technology in a men's sneaker, let me introduce you to the Propet DuroCloud 392. This has a ton of technology packed into it, but before we get into that, let's talk about specs. Comes in 3 different colors. This is the white. There's also a blue and gray version. Sizes go from 8 all the way to 16 with half sizes in between. Widths, you're looking at a David, which is a medium, a 3E, and a 5E. So you have a wide range of widths for you gentlemen that are looking for a larger and deeper toe box. This is a great solution for you. Technology-wise, let's start at the top, work our way down. The upper itself is a knit mesh upper that is lightweight and breathable. For proper upper support, you also have the synthetic material that ties the laces down to the midsole so that we have good support holding the midstep of your foot in place. Up front for protection, there is a rubber, it feels like a rubberized coating here over the toes for additional protection. And then on the front, the actual sole wraps up so you have a little toe guard here so you don't accidentally stub your toes. On the back, you have a strong 4-ply counter. What is this and why is it important? Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to crush this heel section down and I'm trying to squeeze it. I'm not able to. If I squeeze the middle of the shoe, it collapses. That's okay. But we want to hold the shoe, or excuse me, want to hold the ankle in place. So having a strong counter back here, a heel counter, is going to hold that heel in place and it's just not going to allow it to move around a lot. And that is going to reduce wear and tear on your ankles, which works its way up into your knees, your hips, and your lower back. If you find that you're fatigued at the end of the day being on your feet, a better quality shoe is going to help reduce that. So this heel counter is a key feature of that. Additionally, if we do the squeeze test from the front and back, you'll see that it squeezes up here at your toes. This is where your foot naturally pivots. This is where you want your shoe to flex. If you do this test and it flexes in the middle, the shoe's not providing the support that you want. As we work our way down into the midsection, this is a really unique midsection. Typically, most shoe manufacturers with an athletic shoe are just going to use a EVA midsole. This is a high rebound EPTA material. Typically, you only find it in high-end sneakers. It's more expensive, but it has a lot of positive attributes to it. One of them is the fact that it's lighter weight, so you're not having to lug as much weight as you're walking, but additionally it has great compression values, being a high rebound. After you compress on a heel strike and you move forward, this is naturally going to want to rebound into its natural shape and it's going to help spring the foot forward. Also inside, you can see it from the bottom. It may not show up on camera, but there's a carbon fiber shank in here. Carbon fiber, lightweight. Again, we're trying to add less weight to the bottom of your foot as you're carrying it forward, but it carries rigidity. It's preventing the shoe from twisting and flexing in the middle. Remember, I did this test. We don't want the shoe flexing in the middle. That's what this carbon fiber shank is going to help with, and it just provides more support for your foot. Now, as we work our way inside, we have the Intrepid insole. This is going to be Propet's top of the line insole. It is one of the higher quality insoles that you're going to find, and it is somewhat functional. What I mean by functional is this black piece here is, I'm not sure if it's nylon, it's probably a composite nylon of something, but it's adding rigidity to the actual insole. Most insoles are going to be very floppy like this is up front, and they're also going to be floppy back here, which you don't want. Again, when we talk about the heel's really important because it sets the location of the foot in the shoe. This has a nice heel cup in it, and we have all this support back here. It's going to help lock that heel in place so it's not sliding and moving around. Now imagine if you're going for a walk and you walk a mile and your foot is sliding around, you might actually be putting 2 to 3 miles worth of wear on your foot because it's not locked in. That's what all this technology is designed to do, is lock that shoe or lock that foot in place. Additionally, most insoles, we compress on the arch section here and it just collapses. There's really no arch support. This is really an issue for people with medium to high arches. This one, because it has this rigid nylon in here, it's actually providing Arch support. Typically you don't see that in insoles, and then you got to pay extra money on top. This is a nice, thick, chunky insole, so if you ever wanted to upgrade with a over-the-counter or a custom orthotic, the shoe has the extra depth. When I measured the thickness of this insole, I got 6 millimeters up front, which is pretty thick for most insoles, and a 9.5 in the back. If you have any questions about the Propet DuroCloud 392, feel free to leave those down below. If you find this type of content helpful, let us know by leaving a like and sharing with a friend who might be interested. And of course, you can always subscribe to the channel.